Welcome back to Infinite Union, your portal to the mysteries that bend our reality. Do you remember the world-renowned leader Nelson Mandela dying in prison back in the 1980s? Do you have vivid memories of his funeral being broadcast on television, a global event mourned by millions? If you do, you're not alone. There's just one problem: it never happened. Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990, went on to become the president of South Africa, and passed away in 2013. Yet, countless people share this specific, detailed, and incorrect memory. This strange phenomenon is so widespread that it was named after this very event, the Mandela Effect. It's the unsettling experience of a large group of people collectively remembering something that, according to our current historical record, is false. But what if it's not just a simple mistake? What if these aren't just faulty memories, but echoes from a reality that once was? Another classic example that many people swear by involves a beloved series of children's books. Do you remember them as the Berenstein Bears? Think about the name, how it sounds, how it looks on the cover. Many are absolutely certain it was spelled with an E. Go ahead and look it up now. You'll find that every book, every piece of merchandise, every official record spells it Berenstein Bears, with an A. For those who remember the E, this discovery can be a genuinely jarring experience. It feels wrong, like a fundamental piece of their childhood has been altered. It's not just these two examples. The phenomenon extends to movie lines, brand logos, and even geography. Did the rich man in the Monopoly board game wear a monocle? Many will say yes, but he never has. Was there a movie in the 90s called Shazam starring the comedian Sinbad as a genie? A massive online community insists they saw it, sharing detailed plot points and memories of renting the VHS tape. But no record of such a film exists, and Sinbad himself has confirmed he never played such a role. These shared inaccuracies are too specific, too widespread to be dismissed as simple forgetfulness. They point to a deeper, more complex process happening within our collective consciousness. So, what's really going on here? Are we all just bad at remembering things? The most straightforward explanation comes from the field of psychology. Our brains, as powerful as they are not perfect recording devices. Memory is not like a video camera that captures an event exactly as it happened. Instead, memory is a reconstructive process. Every time you recall a memory, you are not just playing it back, you are actively rebuilding it. During this reconstruction, your brain can fill in gaps, incorporate new information, or be influenced by suggestion. This is known as confabulation, where the brain creates false memories without any intention to deceive. It's an honest mistake made by our own internal storyteller. When we are unsure about a detail, our minds might pull in plausible information to complete the picture. For instance, with the Monopoly man, the image of a wealthy, top hat-wearing gentleman from the early 20th century is culturally associated with a monocle. It's a common trope. So, our brains might add that detail to our memory of the character because it simply fits the stereotype. Similarly, the Berenstein spelling might be a result of Stein being a much more common suffix than Stain. Our brains are wired for efficiency, and they often default to the most familiar pattern. This is a cognitive shortcut that usually serves us well, but can sometimes lead to these kinds of errors. This process is amplified by the internet. When one person posts about their Berenstein memory, they might find thousands of others who feel the same way. This social reinforcement can strengthen the false memory, making it feel more valid and real. The group starts to confirm each other's biases, creating an echo chamber where the false memory is repeated and solidified until it feels like an undeniable fact. This is the power of collective misremembering, fueled by the interconnectedness of our digital world. But for many who experience the Mandela effect, this psychological explanation feels incomplete. It doesn't quite capture the visceral feeling of certainty, the gut instinct that the world has genuinely changed. The memories don't feel fuzzy or reconstructed, they feel crystal clear, as solid as any other memory from their past. This has led people to search for answers beyond conventional science, venturing into the realm of theoretical physics. This is where the idea of parallel universes comes into play. The many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, a legitimate and fascinating theory, suggests that every time a quantum measurement is made, the universe splits. Every possible outcome of that event happens, each in its own separate, parallel universe. This means there could be an infinite number of universes coexisting with our own, each one slightly different. A universe where you chose a different career, a universe where a historical event turned out differently, a universe where it was, in fact, spelled Berenstein. According to this wild theory, the Mandela Effect could be the result of these parallel universes colliding or merging. Perhaps we are, in some way, slipping between these different timelines, or the timelines themselves are converging. Under this hypothesis, the people who remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison aren't misremembering. They are accurately recalling the history of a different timeline, a different universe they once inhabited. Their consciousness, or their memories, have somehow crossed over into our current reality. This would explain the feeling of certainty. The memory is real, but it belongs to a past that is no longer our own. It's a residual echo from another version of history. It suggests that our reality is not as stable or singular as we believe it to be. Could our universe be glitching, leaving behind these strange inconsistencies as evidence of a grander, multidimensional cosmos? It's a mind-bending concept that transforms a simple memory error into a profound clue about the very nature of existence. It implies that history is not set in stone, and that reality is more fluid and malleable than we could ever imagine. The people experiencing the Mandela Effect, in this view, are not mistaken. They are travelers between worlds, carrying memories of places we can no longer see. So, where does that leave us? On one hand, we have the grounded, scientific explanation of memory's fallibility and the power of social suggestion. It's a logical and evidence-based perspective that explains how large groups of people can come to share the same incorrect belief. On the other hand, we have the extraordinary and captivating theory of parallel universes. It speaks to our intuition that something deeper is at play and offers a framework for understanding why these memories feel so intensely real. The truth is, we don't have a definitive answer. The Mandela Effect exists in that fascinating gray area between established psychology and speculative physics. It challenges our most basic assumptions about memory, history, and the very fabric of the world around us. Perhaps it's a combination of both. Maybe some instances are simple cognitive errors, while others are hints of a much stranger reality. What we do know is that this phenomenon forces us to question what we believe to be true. It serves as a powerful reminder that our perception of the world is just that, a perception. It's filtered through the imperfect lens of our minds and shaped by our shared culture. So, the next time you come across something that doesn't seem quite right, a logo that looks different, or a movie quote everyone gets wrong, pause for a moment. Are you simply misremembering? Or have you just stumbled upon a crack in reality, a clue that we are part of something much larger and more mysterious than we ever thought possible? The Mandela Effect isn't just a quirky internet trend, it's a profound philosophical puzzle. Is our reality broken, or is it just far more complex and wonderful than we currently understand? The answer might be waiting for us, just on the other side of a memory. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you've ever experienced the Mandela Effect, share your story in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Infinitual for more explorations into the mysteries of our universe.